Hello. This table's so wobbly. Oh my God, I want to put these in. I wonder if I should switch to data. Hello, those watching the replay. Welcome, welcome. Those watching the replay, you can fast forward through this so you don't have to watch the setup and my sharing the video. Okay, let's see what it looks like on. I got my computer here, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know. Oh, there we go. It's going to work. God damn, sometimes, I tell you, it's the internet, right? Is it blurry? Oh, dear Lord. Here, let me switch it to data, guys. There we go. Sorry about that break. I hope you stayed with me. I just had to switch it because the regular Wi-Fi just wasn't doing good. Okay, let me change this now. Share. It should come on if you're... Hopefully, let me just I hope it does. Back on for everyone after I share this whole thing everywhere. Share. Okay, let me see if the videos go. Oh, jeepers, what? Oh yes, we can leave this site. Oh, let me make sure the video is working now. Please work. There we go. Okay, good. Hello, those who are watching. Say hello. Sorry, I hope I didn't lose anybody. Man. I got to remember, put it on data, right? Okay, who's here? Is this Lori? Is Lori watching now? Hello, hello. Oh, I wish it wouldn't I think it gets foggy because of the light, right? I like having a nice background, but it's like when it gets so foggy, it's just like, looks like I'm in a cloud. All right, let's try this a little bit. Table's moving. Okay, is it Saturday night for you guys? Isn't it for most people who are probably watching me Saturday night? Well, I hope you guys are having fun, whatever you're doing. It is my Sunday kind of morning, Sunday afternoon here in Bali. It is, what time is it? 10 to 1. 10 to 1 in the afternoon. So I just had lunch. And it's super hot outside. Super hot. Whoa, like, I don't know, 30 some degrees, I think. And humid like crazy. We had a few days of rain. And I liked that, actually. It was kind of cooler. We had a little bit of breeze. And now the sun's out. No clouds whatsoever. And it's so freaking hot today. Hello. Say hello when you pop on. Even if you're watching the replay, I'd love to know who watches. And also, if you say hello or put an emoji or say something or comment, then you will see my videos more. If you don't, you probably won't see my videos much. So just be aware of that too, right? And I always love to hear and see who's watching and also any comments. So we're going to talk a bit about my journey and how I kind of created this. Some people know and some people don't. So I wanted to kind of share a bit about this. And hello, say hello when you pop on. Yeah, it's kind of a long story, but I always wanted to live and work, and I always wanted to live in warm tropical places, right? And even when I was young, I never wanted to live in where there was cold and snow in the winter. I mean, summers are great, right? I just hated the winters. I don't like snow. I don't like the cold. None of that. Like none, right? And so I grew up in Alberta where it snows a lot. It's very cold. Then I moved to Vancouver Island, warmest place in Canada. Can't get any warmer. And, but I still had this dream of doing this kind of life. But of course, you know, before the internet, before Facebook, before online programs and courses, I had no way of knowing how this would ever become possible. And But it was really about holding that vision and really about giving myself permission to dream, to continue to dream, and work on creating. Like I was a self-help junkie from the age of 20 something. I think because I always knew I had some sort of purpose in life. I had something I needed to do. There was something bigger than just a regular job for me. And a regular job never fit me. I worked at one, basically always, but it never fit me. I never enjoyed it. It wasn't me, right? And, kind of getting to that point where you're just like, oh my God, if I want to change my life, I need to change my life, right? We can wish upon it. We can wish upon a star. We can want everything to be perfect. Hi, Lauren. I just see you. We can wish for everything, but if we don't start creating it, it's not going to happen for us. And I think this is where, especially when women hit midlife, we think that it's this time like, I can't change now. I've got all of this, right? I got a house with a mortgage. I got a job. I got to think about my retirement. I got a big yard to take care of. My kids are still at home. They're going to university. So everything can seem like completely like there's no way I can do something. But I want to just tell you that it's always possible. Thanks for the hearts. It's always possible to change, but you need to just start in some aspects. I think, for me too, I was thinking, oh my God, how would I go from here to all the way to here, what my vision was. And for years, I was stuck because I could not see, because I was like trying to take that one big, huge leap, right? And trying to figure out, it's like when you want to lose weight. Let's say if somebody has 50 pounds to lose, that's huge. 50 pounds is like, sometimes you feel like there's no way it's going to happen, so you just give up. You work at it for a little while, things don't go the way you planned, so you're like, forget it. It's going to take me too long, because what you've got, it's good to have that vision, that faraway vision in mind. But what you need to know is that all you need to do is start taking the little steps to get there. Change happens by little consistent steps, right? Most people cannot handle taking big, huge, scary, big, huge steps, changing their life, getting rid of everything, doing everything that fast. So don't expect yourself to. All right, who else is on? Hello. Bonita, hi, how are you doing? Low battery, of course. Jeez. So I decided that I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to start doing what I love, because that's what it was. When I was there and I couldn't see a vision of how we would get to live in a warm tropical place, I thought, at least I'm going to start doing work I love. So that's when I've done many things: a personal trainer, a yoga instructor, raw food chef. Then I became really interested in perimenopause, menopause, helping women through that. So always helping women, coaching women, working them through into feeling their best, healthy in my body, spirit, right? And so that has always been my interest. And then, of course, so I never gave up on my dream, right? You just start something you love. And this is what I want to say, too. I started working at things I loved. I did not know how it was ever going to get me where I wanted to go. I just wanted to start doing things I loved. And at the age of 38 or so, I left a very high-paying job in Edmonton, Alberta, and moved with my daughter with no job, sold things, and moved to Vancouver Island without any prospects, gave up pension, gave up everything to live in a place where I truly wanted to live, right? So I took a big chance, but I was still quite young. And then when my daughter moved back to Edmonton, I started thinking, for high school, I'm like, you know what? I think I want to do what I want to do in life. I became a personal trainer, a yoga instructor, on and on it went to where my life began to shape, now doing my passion work, my purpose work, right? And so there it is. It's like taking those steps, and it's like focusing on what you can do. And I think so many people focus on what they can't do, and then people talk about what they can't do. We get, especially with friends, oh my God, this is so hard, it's so stressful, there's just no way, and it just gets this whole perpetual way of thinking like it's just not possible. And especially in midlife, right? But I want to tell you, it is. All you got to do is start taking changes and doing more things that you like, opening yourself up to new possibilities. That also means You need to look seriously at the life you have now if you do want change. I had to let go of things. But you know what? It was like the things I let go of were fine with me. I'm like, I felt like they were tying me down and holding me where I didn't want to be. Now, not everybody's like this. Remember, what you may want to explore and do is something creative, like maybe take up an art or pottery or something. That's what you want to focus on. But right now you don't see how you have time for that, or volunteer work, or something like that, right? There's always time. So you need to take a look at, what am I having in my life right now, right? So for me, it was like, I owned a condo. I didn't really like it. I was renting it out. I was like, none of it felt good. I had so many possessions, yet they weren't really nice. And I'm like, I just desire experiences. These things are not giving me what I feel I really desire. So getting clear on what do you desire, that's the most important thing. And I've talked to some women and they're like, I don't really know. And to me, it's like so foreign, right? I'm like, how can you not know what you want? Like, how can you not know? But it's because of staying stuck and feeling like this is it, right? Like thinking this is the only thing I can do. There are no possibilities. But society around us talks like that all the time. All the time. When I was back in Canada and when I was listening to people who felt stuck, trapped, like just the people around at coffee shops or whatever, you hear that. You hear that. Oh, I just have another 15 years to go before I can retire. And I'm thinking, oh my God. And then they're complaining about their job. And you're like, you're going to live another 15 years doing things you don't like to do, being in a situation you're not happy in. It's sucking your soul. It's sucking your energy. And thanks so much, Lauren. And all of that, it just blows my mind. We are so scared to take chances, but also know that you are taught to be scared to take chances. You are taught that so many things are limited to you, right? I've had to go through so much of this, is really going, oh my God, like I know I have these beliefs and struggles, inner struggles that this is not safe. What are you going to do? This and that. And then I finally had to come to the realization that, that how would I feel if I continued to live my life in a way that wasn't making me happy, right? And I can tell you that thought of that was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, that's not life, And I think I always had this awareness from a very young age that I was meant to live a very different life. I was meant to follow, because I was never satisfied with certain things. And I was like, I don't want to live like I just can't. It just doesn't feel good to me. And I, didn't accept a lot of the norms in so many ways. And so that's what brought me here, was just every day I took different steps and I learned how to bring my business online. It was hard, and it still is. And I still do waste so much time trying to learn things and they don't work out. And then it doesn't work for me. So no one even knows how many times I've tried to do things with my business that hasn't worked out. And I've just wasted like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, tons and tons and tons of money on hiring a coach or trying a new program and doing this, and it doesn't work. But that is not like a failure. That is not me giving up. That is just me saying, okay, what next? What next? And that's what I encourage you. It's not about making it perfect. You are going to have things that don't work out. You are going to have things where you realize, oh, this isn't really right for me. But how are you living, and who are you letting decide your life? Who's creating your life for you? Other people around you or you? And most likely it's energy, other people around you, society, who have created your life, and you've kind of lost your power. I'm doing a creation journaling program. It's only $27 right now. It's crazy. But it's going to be 5 videos, and it's going to be delivered like over almost 10 days around that. And I show you the exact process I have used to really work on creating my life. It's not the normal journaling you think of, not at all. It's actually journaling in a way that feels so good. It brings you clarity into focus. Anything you want to create, whether it's a better relationship with someone, whether it's more money, whether it's a job you want, whether it's finding more time for you, right? We don't find time, we make time. Any of that, it helps with everything. And so it's creation journaling, dianamarchand.com/creation journal -journaling. I'll be posting pictures with the link and stuff. Get it, take it. It's only $27. Why I have it so cheap right now is because it is so huge and big for me. I believe in it so much. I believe it is. And I notice now when I take my clients through it, they all say, I have never done this before. So I know that there's millions of women out there who are not doing this at all. Therefore, life is happening to them and you feel a little bit out of control. You feel like things are hopeless. You feel like you don't have control over your life. You can't create anything at this phase of your life. I'm telling you, you can, right? But you need to start. And you need to start by taking these little steps, consistent steps. So that's at dianamarchand.com/creation -journaling. So it's just, about taking the steps. I didn't know how I would get here. When I wasn't even going to come until the wintertime, and I ended up here in July. What happened? Because the relationship ended. I didn't know that. The relationship ended, and it was a time when I'm like, I either go find my own place to rent or I go to Bali. Was I ready? No. I was not ready to go, you guys. I was not ready to go. I did not even have the money to go. I'm going to tell you, it's amazing what you can do when you truly set your mind to it and when you decide that's what I want to do and you decide to fully live your life and stop waiting. Stop waiting and stop letting fear rule you, okay? Much love to you guys today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Say hello forever who's been watching. And have an amazing weekend. And please check out that creation journaling program because I can't say enough about this whole process. And no matter what, even if you're not going to use it now, you will have it. Great time also to take it during Christmas like this time because it can really help you also decrease the stress in your life. That's for sure. All right. Have a fabulous day or weekend. Bye-bye.